it has occurred to me that not very many people know about this test. So this is what I use to kind of gauge the tire pressure that you should run on your truck or just vehicle in general, because I'm telling you right now, what they tell you to run on these trucks is not what you should run. It's what you should run if you're towing, you know, 15,000 pounds or whatever it is your max tow is. But let me show you something, because these tires, I think the Toyo RT has this technology too, and I think people are kind of just drifting towards this in general. I don't know if this is what this is for, but it helps. So on the Ridge Grappler specifically, you can get, mine are kind of worn out, but there's kind of like this little layer of rubber that they have recessed back up on here, so you can kind of tell in the beginning stages of your tire's life if your tires are wearing good, right? So this one, we got a little bit here, not so much in the middle, and we got a little bit on the edge. So this is good because we are more or less wearing pretty good. Our toes not all jacked up, so we're good there. The back's kind of the same thing. Yeah, we need to take some air out of the back because we got a little bit too much on the sides left. So ideally what you want is that to be level all the way across the tire, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Because one, you can either do it by observing the tire over, you know, 1,000 miles. You can kind of start seeing like where it's at, but I'm going to show you the easy way to do it. And the way you do it is you steal your kid's chalk, or you be that weird adult that goes and buys chalk for yourself. And let me grab that chalk and I'll show you what we're going to do. So I have taken my chalk and colored my tire. I usually do, you know, 3 or 4 blocks. I did 3 on that side, but 4 on this side. And pretty much you just want a big enough chunk that you're going to be able to read how much came off, right? So make sure it's colored good enough. The whole idea behind this is if your tire is overinflated, right? So you have too much air in the tire. I don't care what the tire says. It's just based off of the weight of the truck and how you're driving. I mean, I guess it's really not how you're driving, but weight of the truck. You're gonna have this chalk in the middle is gonna be gone, right? So you'll see maybe some faint fading on the outside, but right here in the middle, it'll be gone. Or vice versa, if you don't have enough air in your tire, you're gonna have the chalk in the middle is gonna be brighter than the chalk that's on the outside. So what you're gonna do, mind you, you're gonna need probably, I don't know, 100 feet of flat, even surface, and ideally you would do both sides. For the purpose of this video being short, I'm only gonna show you the one side, but do all 4 tires, color all 4, and then you're gonna drive in a straight line with your tires straight, right? Don't be like swerving or doing any of this shit. And you wanna at least get you need to get a couple revolutions out of the tire onto the asphalt, so it'll take the chalk off of the tire. And you don't want to come to an abrupt stop, and you don't want to like speed up super fast because you're not trying. You just want to see how your tire's wearing when it's moving, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start this truck. I'm gonna drive it, and then we're gonna come back and check to see where this chalk line's at, and we'll either take air out or add it. But I can already tell you I'm gonna have to take air out because I never took air out of these tires after we towed, so that's my fault. But anyway, it works good for this video, so let's just go show you. Went and did a little drive, came back. You don't have to come back and do the reverse, it's just I didn't want to be in the road over there, so I went forward and reversed back here. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna have to take air out of these tires. Let me show you why. You see how it's more white over here on the outsides of the tire than it is right here in the middle, which just means that I have more air in my tire than I should, which I think it's at 65 right now, which is the max for this specific tire, not the tire that comes on this truck, but this specific tire, that is the max. So in this case, you would take air out. I'd probably do 5-pound increments, and not only is this going to help the ride of your truck over like small bumpy crap like this, like all these little joints right here and all the, you know, crap road work that they do where you live. So it'll help with like small stuff that your suspension won't really pick up, like joints in the road, bridges, just crap like that. So mind you, for trucks like this, you're gonna have to air down. You know, on the Ram I was running like 35 pounds in the back when I was just driving it normal. But you're gonna have to deal with the stupid light that comes on, or you can get that the code reader that you can delete it and reset the parameters. But you're probably gonna have to deal with that light like I did, or like I do on this truck, because I don't want to buy that thing and I'll just deal with the light. It is what it is. It actually kind of helps me to, or reminds me to check my tire pressure every time I get in the truck. You know, it's a win-win. So in this case, we're gonna air down. I'm gonna do 5 PSI and see if that works. And if it still has too much color on the outside, then I'll take 5 more out, and so on and so forth. But anyways, that's how you do that. And this is a great time for you guys to like and subscribe to the channel. But besides that, thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helped. This will probably save you money in the long run, because you won't be spending $2,000 on tires every year. So hopefully this lasts me, shit, I hope this lasts me 2 years. But you know, if you don't drive like a schmuck, it might last a little bit longer. But anyway, this right here, do this to your truck or your car, really doesn't matter. Do this to your tires to get your monies out of them, because you don't want to have like the inside of your tire absolutely bald and the outside still have tread, because then that's just terrible. But on top of that, that's not a air inflation thing, that's your alignment's all schvacked up. So go get that looked at. But anyway, like, subscribe, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.